Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Charles and Joe Show. Hello, Joe.
Hello, welcome.
And we've got something exciting to discuss this week, haven't we, Joe?
Oh, yes, we have because it's the starting of the fire horse. So we thought we'd give lots of tips on what to do to get ready for the year of the fire horse.
Everybody's feeling really tired and really drained. Are you feeling tired and drained, Joe, at the moment?
No, I don't feel too tired and drained. I do feel like I just want to get on with it, where I feel like I'm at the station and I just want to start.
Yeah.
So,
Waiting for the
yeah, so
train to pull up, waiting for the train. It's like, I'm ready, let's go.
yes. So I feel like for me that's energy, but I do know that lots of people are really tired right now, very tired. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
think they're pushing out the last bits of the snake. I think they're pushing out the
yes,
last bits that they've been holding on to, that they might be a bit I don't want to say resentful, but they're holding on to it and they don't really want to let it go. But the universe is saying, come on, let go. And it's taking all of their energy, it's taking everything from them.
yes, absolutely. I have to say also just quickly, I'm in a different location today because I'm actually at
Yes.
my brother's house in Foster, so you can probably see the water behind me
How
there.
nice is
So
that?
yes, I thought I should just mention that. But before the fire horse, if the last couple of days, it's really about decluttering, clearing away old energy and anything broken in your house. It's also really being conscious of not allowing yourself to go like to be negative in your thought process
Yeah.
because the fire horse, if you can imagine a horse, I grew up with horses, and if you're a nervous person, the horse is going to be nervous. If you're got confidence, the horse is going to trot along confidently. So the biggest thing is to figure out what your goal is for this year and really go into it very confidently. So, therefore, the fire horse energy will actually help you propel where you're wanting to go. But if you're iffy and balky, guess what? That's the energy is going to be amplified.
Yeah. And that's the fire part of the energy is it's on a
Yes.
higher level because the horses will always move forward and they'll trot and they'll gallop, but the fire part of this pushes it faster. Like it's a transformational energy this year. So it's very
Yes.
interesting what we're going into.
Yes. And it's been 60 years since we've had the last fire horse.
So that's, I mean, I'm not 60, I'm close. I'm 55 this year. So I don't know what this energy is going to be like. You're younger than me, Joe, so you've never been in this energy either. But it's like we
No.
know what we're picking up on and we know what we're going to expect. Now, have you ever done a Bazi chart, Joe?
No. Have you?
Yeah,
No.
I have. So I follow
Never.
this amazing Feng Shui master. He's in Malaysia. His name's Joey Yap. And what I'll do for all of the viewers, I'll pop it in the comments, okay? Now, a Bazi
Perfect.
chart allows you to look at, like, I know I was born in 1971, and that is a pig year or a boar, whatever you want to call it. The Bazi chart looks at your Feng Shui, so it looks at how you're going to connect with the horse or the fire horse this year. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it looks at what the pig does and how that corresponds with what the horse wants to do, and how well, this might sound so silly, but how well both of those animals get along. So now with your
Yeah.
Bazi chart, it looks at, so you've got the year. So I was born in the year of the pig, so I'm going to have the pig in the year. It looks at the month that you were born. Now, I think I'm a rooster or something for the month. Then it looks at the day that you were born. And then, so I think I'm something different that day. And then I am also a pig in the hour. So, depending on the hour you were born, your Bazi chart represents, and the year, the month, the day, the hour all represent different aspects of what you can also expect this year. So it's a
Wow.
really fascinating way. It's a really fascinating way. It is. And it actually breaks down what you can expect further. Now, Joey Yap has a free, on his website, there's a free Bazi chart. You just pop in your details and he will email you your Bazi chart. And that really gives you some strong guidance as to what to expect this year. So,
Yes.
if you're, I was looking at it before. If you're a rat, if your year is the rat, so if you were born in a rat year, whatever they were, because it changes every 12 years, or it changes every year, but the cycle starts every 12 years. If you're in a rat year, the rat and the horse don't get along this year.
No.
So you got to expect conflict. Does that make sense? Or challenge. Now, this is the interesting part with the Bazi charts, Joe. You can actually wear a remedy. So if you're a rat, you might need to get a little bracelet, a little Chinese bracelet or something like that. That I couldn't find what the remedy was this year. Usually I go to a lecture about it, and I haven't seen a woman do the lectures this year. But usually it's another sign. It's another. So it might be a dragon. It could be a pig because pigs and the horse could be a dog. Dogs are getting along with the horse this year, and it will help you with your challenges. So if you've got time, guys, invest before next week into giving some time to a Bazi chart, and then that will let you look at what you can do. And there's a lot of Feng Shui masters that are on YouTube that will give you. So I've already looked at
Mm.
mine. It's like, yes, let's go, because I'm so into it in a weird way. But it's just like, what's my year going to be according to my sign, the pig?
Yes.
And then what does it look like in finances? Because I think that's the day. And what does it look like in the hour? And that's your family space. And so it's a really interesting thing that you can do. I'll link it all into the description so that you can go to his website. And then what you can do is look at his YouTube video because when we go into the Feng Shui for the new year and when you go into a new sign, there are stars and there are auspicious stars which are good for you. So these are things that you're going to bring into the new Chinese New Year. But then there are also non-auspicious stars that may weigh you down a little bit. So he guides
Mm.
you through those and guides you on how to look. And it's not hard. Don't feel like it's challenging or it's hard, but it becomes the mindset. And that's what you said, Joe. Clear the clutter, clear the
Yeah.
stuff away so that you're not feeling bogged down by these dense, heavy energies. And then that allows you to move forward. And that's what he does. He allows you to look forward with what you've got and then off and how you go about it. It's a really interesting thing to do.
Yes. And I think if there's any year that you want to transform your life, this is the year. So, whether it's personally for your own personal body or whether it's, transform your career, I think that this year is the best year you could ever get for that to happen energetically. It's like you've got a beautiful push behind you to keep you motivated, keep you strong, goal orientated. So I think if there's any a time, now's the year to catch the wave in with this beautiful energy of the fire horse.
Yeah, I agree, Joe. And I think people have been waiting for this year to be able to do that. People have been feeling in themselves something's coming, something's coming, something's coming. They can't put their finger on what's coming, but they know
Yeah.
energetically that this is the year. And it's interesting that people have sort of said February, March, I know it's going to be let's go. So if they're not even into the fire horse or the Chinese New Year or that astrology part of it, they've got this inner knowing that come February or March, I'm tying up all the loose ends. Let's go. There's no stopping. Let's move forward. Let's get on with it. So people are feeling it intuitively that they're going to move forward, however that looks. And this is the year that's the go year. Do it. Get on with it. Don't hold back anymore. Push it out
No.
there.
Absolutely. And it's just, yeah, be bold, I say, because you'll only have regrets of what you don't do, but you often never have regrets about giving it a go.
100%, Joe, because I say this to a lot of my clients. Think about on your last day of life. Was I too scared to do anything? Like you got this imaginary checklist. Did I try it? Did I try it? Did I try it? And as you said, if I tried it, there's no, well, I didn't try. It's like, yeah, it worked or it didn't work, but I tried it. But if you get to
Yeah.
that checklist and it's like, I was too scared, I didn't do it, too scared, I didn't do it, too scared, I didn't do it, you're leaving your life thinking, what did I do? What
Mm.
chances did I take? So I love that, Joe. Take the chances this year. Take the risks. The horse wants to move quickly, even if it's the wrong choice. You'll find the pathway and you'll move with it. And I think that's what this year's got to be. Buckle up, hold on, flow with it. Don't fight it, and see where it takes you. Take that adventure.
Absolutely. Yeah. Even socially, the horse wants to be more social, the fire horse. So, if it's on your list or you don't feel like you're capable of being more social, try to do things in team activities. So, in groups, because if you see wild horses, they're all kind of hang together. There's very rarely a horse that's just on its own by choice. So
Yes.
yeah, so it's just like this is the year to kind of go, oh, I wanted to do that social sport, or I wanted to try pottery, or whatever it is. They're just the things that I like. But yeah, so it's to do more of those sort of things to get out there more. But it's just like you said, this year will give you lots of time to pivot. Meaning, if you're off on the wrong track, you've gone down the wrong bush lane, so to speak. If a horse was on a trail, you can scoot back. But it's such a big learning year, and it's an easy learning year with the fire horse.
Yeah, I agree. And I think the horse, as you said, the horse might go through the thick of the bushes sometimes, but it will also always come back to find the track, to find an
Yes.
easier pathway. So, yeah, it's going to be a very exciting year. And I want you to go into the year with a positive mindset. We
Yeah.
want to go into it with this. Let's create for ourselves. Let's make something happen for ourselves so that we can go, yes, bang, let's go. And yeah, see what comes. And now I've got a lot of beautiful Chinese friends, and they're all going to go to the temple and they're going to go and make an offering on the 17th, which is, I think it's a Tuesday. Yeah,
Yes.
17th is a Tuesday. So that's the start. So they'll go to temple about 2 o'clock in the morning, go and offer whatever they need to offer for the year, and then off they go. They get the year started. A lot of people will give red envelopes to the unmarried people for the Chinese New Year.
Yes.
So I've been looking at a lot of $2 shops like, I can't find these red envelopes. Just to give prosperity. And what you put out always comes back. So if you're putting out
Yes.
that beautiful intention that I want you to have a nice, prosperous year, and then people, do the same for you, it's like this energy starts and you're flowing it already. So it's going to be an interesting year. And transformation wants to come this year, Joel. And I think you've
Very
touched on
much.
that too when you said about the social aspect. I mean, people after COVID, people really became reclusive and retreated within. And that was good to a degree, but it also wasn't good to a degree because it made them feel then isolated and insular. So this year is about pushing out of your comfort zones. And that's what the fire horse wants to do. It wants to create that transformation that you feel safe enough, but to push beyond barriers, whatever that looks like. And if you can do that, oh my goodness gracious me, the world will open up for you. I think that's what I'm really excited about in 2026 with the fire horse is the world wants to open up and it's yours for
Yes.
the taking. You've just got to believe in yourself and put the faith in yourself. And as you said, Joe, horses are very in tune. If they feel like you're nervous, they're going to be nervous. But if you've got this attitude that's going to be throw caution to the wind, let's do it and see what the outcomes are. The horse is going to be,
Yes.
let's go. I'm going to take you on that journey. Let's do it together.
Absolutely. And I even think like at the front of your house, the door, the entranceway, really give that a spruce up in the come like as soon as you can. I often like to buy a new plant to put in my foyer just so it's the beginning of the new Chinese year, fresh new growth
Yes.
happening in our family and our life.
Yes. I really
Um,
like that because that's the entryway too, and that's
yes.
the receiving, bringing into your home. So it's funny you
Mm.
say that because we were buying some paint to paint the front door, and it's like I've just got to get onto that between now and next Tuesday to get it done.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we're freshening a lot of things up at the moment at home to prepare for that, and then that makes us. It's really interesting, Joe, because it makes us feel better about ourselves when everything's
Yes.
tidied and freshened up and feels good, and then it gives you the burst of energy to go, come on, we can do more, we can change more. And it's a really nice energy to be in. It's fresh, it's exciting, it's the word in my mouth is palatable. I can go and get it. Does that make sense? I can reach for it and go and make it happen.
Absolutely. And I think it's just, yeah, I'm all about all that stuff. And this is not Chinese New Year, but I always, when there's a special event that coincides like Chinese New Year, I'll blow cinnamon into my door to bring sweetness and joy.
I was
I've got
thinking of
new,
that too, Joe. I was just about to
yeah,
say that. It's like, how do I weave that cinnamon stuff in? Because it's like I'm,
yes,
I'm contemplating doing the same thing. Bring it in, make it
yeah.
work for you.
Yeah. And sometimes, like, I watched my girlfriend the other day and she had a beautiful plate and she was getting ready all the things that she wants to bring into her life. Now, this isn't, this is something that she does that works really well for her, but it's like a goal setting plate that she's putting out at the front door of her house.
Mhm.
So, because she had sand in it and I was like, oh, what's that for? She's grounding because she can be not grounded but she's got a little bowl with Chinese, the Chinese coins that are tied with red ribbon. She
Yes.
has some of them. She
Yes.
has a picture of, you know, what she wants to achieve in her business. So she's got it all on a plate that she's got to put at her front door. So I don't want to do that, but I do have like Chinese queens at my front door. And, in the morning, I'll open the door. I always open the back door first at my home. And
Mhm.
this is like a Chinese thing to let out the bad energy of the house for the morning. And then I'll go and open the front door to allow the fresh energy to come in. So sounds funny, but works for me.
But it's funny, Joe, because we do the same thing. We'll always go out the back
Really?
door first or open the back door first. It's not until
Yes.
that's been done that then we'll then go and open the front door.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? How we have these funny little
Yeah,
things, but it's
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 quirky.
it's all right.
It's
Yeah.
quirky. But then that's the
Yeah.
other thing, Joe, that coming into the Chinese New Year as well, and the fire horse year, there are also like some feng shui remedies you might want to consider that you might want to
Yes.
offer in your house, like a salt water cure in the southwestern part of your house to take away any heavy energy that you might be feeling in
Yes.
your house. The coins, the 5 coins, have a symbol as well. So there's lots of
Yes.
different things, and that's where you're going to find if you find sometimes your local libraries guys will have lectures. People will go and do lectures, or your yoga studios, or even on YouTube. Find a feng shui consultant that you feel really drawn to and connected to, and you feel like they've got really good energy. And then listen to those lectures so that you can understand what might I need to do coming into this year, coming into the 2026 Chinese New Year, because it'll just help you propel yourself along your right pathways.
Yes, and I also think you should do this for, like, if you've got a healing room, like your room that you use for all your office space, really give that a spruce up. Because if that's where your main form, like where your reputation is or the income that you earn, that's where you want to make sure that's all nicely freshened up. I know at Alchemy, I've been freshening up all the rooms and
Same Joe. Everything got the wash last week. Everything got pulled out. Everything. All the linens. I mean, I wash them all the time anyway, but they all came off the bed. They all got washed, and the carpet got a nice deep clean, and all of that. Everything came off the shelves, and it's like, we're ready for a fresh start. Let's go with that.
yes, yeah, yeah. Even I pulled out I don't think I've done this for 5 years, pulled the fridge out, cleaned that, moved the
Yeah.
buffet, cleaned that. So it's just like there's no hidden energy in our house.
Yeah,
It's all clear.
nothing dense, nothing hidden, and that's it.
Yes,
And you just move it along. Thank you very much. So these are little things that you can do to prepare for what's coming
yes.
on Thursday. So even light some incense and set an intention if you're lighting some incense. I've got some beautiful Chinese temple incense that I'm going to light
Oh, nice.
on February the 17th. And it's just like, and I'm just going to, set an intention that I want to invoke a great year to come into my life and my partner's life, my husband's life, and our business or my business, so that we can set it off and set those intentions. It's like, let's do this.
Yes, absolutely. I just feel like, yeah, now's the time to transform. The
Yeah.
energy is easy to drive. I felt the last few years, well, it's funny, I'm a rabbit, but if you
Mhm.
look in some of the not Chinese, I think it's the Chinese horoscope thing that they've got. I'm a cat. So it just depends if you're thinking, oh, I can't see a cat, but I can see a rabbit. I
Yeah.
don't know why that it changes. So, but
Yeah.
anyway, but for me, it felt like we were a little bit, I was successful, but it was in sticky mud. Do you know? Like it was
Okay.
hard to maneuver through. But I
Yeah, it
feel
was
like
hard
this
work.
year, yeah, for most people, you'll be able to sprint along or skip along with ease.
Yeah. And I think that's good. So, I will link, as I said, I will link in the description if you're interested in
Yeah.
your Bazi chart. I will link Joey Yap's website so that you
Yes.
can see it. And I'll link
Sounds so
his
good.
YouTube channel. So then that way you can have an understanding because this is a big belief. There's how many billion people in China?
Yes.
Billion people. They have a 5-day holiday for Chinese New Year, so it's very important for them. So there's a big relevance to this, and you'll find I'm going to tell you this now. Banks, airlines, all of those people pay a lot of attention to the feng shui of their businesses. You'll go into a building, and if you might see a water feature, it's not there just to make it look pretty. It's because the feng shui requires water in that space. So, I used to work in the Corners First Class Lounge, and the feng shui there was about money. Okay. So they rounded all the corners. Even where the skirting boards met the floor, it was rounded. Where the floor met the ceiling, it was rounded. No sharp edges, so that everything just flowed effortlessly within the lounge. So, spend some time, investigate, see what you want to learn about it, and then see how that can change your life because it really will.
Oh, absolutely. Very much so. And the other last thing that I want to say is if there's any appliances that you have on your kitchen benches or within your home, if you're not using them, put them away because that stands energy of, well, if you see it, like I've got a Thermomix thing and I never
Yeah.
use it. So then that creates guilt because I look at it and go, oh, I don't use it. So I sort of said earlier, we need to either sell it or put it in the cupboard and put something there that we'll use. So, yes, it's all that kind of energy where you want to clear away any clutter or anything that causes you guilt.
Yes.
Put it away or get rid of it.
Yeah. So yeah, and I like that, Joe. And that's like us. We only have, I think we've got the water purifier, which is also our kettle. That's the only thing on the bench. Nothing else is
Yes.
on the bench. We don't, and toasters and all of those things live in a cupboard. We can't leave it out. It's too much. It's too heavy.
Yeah. So yes, it's all those things around your home. Keep walking around and going, do I like this? And even if there's something that you were given by a ex-lover and you kind of felt that's well and truly done, maybe consider moving that on.
Yeah, exactly. You donate it to an opportunity shop or something like that, to the salvos or whatever. So then somebody else can get joy out of that. You've gotten what you
Yes.
need from it. You'll hold the memories of whatever that was in your heart, and share that with somebody else.
Yes, yes,
Love it.
absolutely. Well,
All right.
yeah, well, lovely. Well, let us know how you go if you want to share, in the coming weeks, if you've moved something and
Yes.
it's made a dramatic difference, please, connect in with us and let us know because we'd love some feedback.
Yeah, pop it in the comments. And don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe. So then that way you'll get notifications when we pop up a new video. New videos usually go up every Thursday. Time can vary, but usually every Thursday we pop up a new video. So yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps our channel grow and it helps people like yourselves find us and then they can join in our discussion. Have a great
Yeah.
week. And I think it's Gong Xi Fa Choi. Gong Xi Fa Choi. Happy Chinese New Year. And we will see you next week. Thanks, Joe.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.